Hey, it's 16 Mark. It's 3:51 p.m. on Monday, August 25th, 2025. I want to show you the latest stuff that I got. First from Dollar Tree a few days ago. Uh, all right. So I found this book. I got it for myself. It's called The Last Confession of Autumn Casterly by Meredith Tate. Uh, so there's this girl named Autumn that gets kidnapped, um, like a drug deal gone wrong or something. And her sister Ivy has to find her younger sister. And the thing is, Autumn, like, like, okay, so Ivy can sense Autumn's presence. So Autumn has to kind of lead Ivy to her. So it's like a kind of a bit of a fantasy type thing. Um, they're basically geeks. Ivy's described as a band geek. She and her friends play board games and argue about Star Wars. So yeah. Um, so here's the author. So I thought this was interesting, so I got it. They had only the one copy, so I got it for myself. Now I got 4 copies of this other book, Spontaneous by Aaron Starmer. And I think I got a copy of this before. Basically, oh, and he apparently wrote another book called Meme. Um, this is an insane high school story where people start spontaneously combusting. Yeah. Outrageous, ridiculously funny, super honest, and truly moving exemplar of the absurd and raw truths of being a teenager in the 21st century and the heartache of saying goodbye. Okay, so I think I might have gotten one of these before, maybe for myself to read. I'm not sure. But regardless, I got extra copies for my local library. So that's that. And oh, here's the receipt. All right, so some of these are going to go into storage for a while. The rest, and at least like one copy is going in the low free library. Now today, I wanted to go to a thrift store, the same one that I wanted to go to yesterday. It was closed yesterday and today. They're closed on Mondays. Yeah. So I went to Ollie's and I got a bunch of books. So I don't know where to start with these, but I got 2 copies of each. So we got The Witcher, Blood of Elves, which is the first book, and The Witcher, The Time of Contempt, which is the second book. So I got 2 copies, one for a little free library, one for myself to read. I want to check out this series and then watch the Netflix adaptation as well. It's a Polish author. So yeah, this is like Polish fantasy, basically translated into English, which the author did not have any say or input in, but still. And these got all jumbled up into different bags, but yeah, I got 2 copies of each. This I got only 1 copy of because that's all that they had. It's like a manga style comic, but it's from Italy by someone named Seni. It's called Saigami. A troubled girl's life changes when she ends up in a fantasy world with dragons, curious characters, and her own emerging ability to control flames. So a girl named Ayumi is a troubled European teenager with a Japanese name, apparently. So she gets transferred into a fantasy world. She finds out that she's a Saigami. So it seems interesting. So I figured I'd read it. If I don't care for it, I'll put it in my little free library. Now, we got two books each of Gamer Girls, Nat versus Spider. And Monster Village. So these are girls that play video games, and they're in middle school, 8th grade. So apparently they have to lead double lives or something. Because apparently girls shouldn't be gamers. I don't know. Natalie has a secret. She's a gamer. This seems kind of outdated, but I figured I'd read it. These are novels, not comics, but I figured I'd read it, check it out. We got, let's move these bags around. We got John Stamos' autobiography, If You Would Have Told Me, memoir. So I didn't know that he wrote one, but I saw it. I'm like, sure, why not? I watched Full House back in the day, and I watched Fuller House. Still haven't finished it. I'm on the last season, but still. Anyway, so yeah, I look forward to reading this. I don't know anything about him other than he was married to Rebecca Romijn for a while. Silver in the Bone. I'm not sure I picked this up before or not, but I got 2 copies now, regardless, by Alexandra Bracken. So, some fantasy novel. Starring someone named Tasman Lark, who is a hollower. Okay. If I already got a copy before for myself, then both of these will go in a little free library eventually. But 1 copy of each of these books is going in there right away. Anyway. And last one. So, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing by Matthew Perry. This must be a reprint because it says he was a Canadian-American actor, executive producer, playwright, and elegant dancer. So it's not the original printing, I would assume. And at the end, there's something for the Matthew Perry Foundation, which was established to honor Matthew's profound legacy and unwavering commitment to helping others struggle with the disease of addiction. So I know he read the audiobook for this, so I'll borrow it because that's like part of my Amazon Music subscription, I think, is that you can get a free audiobook every month to borrow. Forward by Lisa Kudrow. Okay. So this is a 2024 edition, but the book came out in 2023, apparently. Or 2022. 2022 copyright, First published in the US in 2023. Okay. And this is a 2024 one. All right. Now we got the 40 Thieves, Mariana's Tale by Christy Lindsay. So this is based on Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, which is part of the 1001 Arabian Nights thing. But this is about a girl that apparently had saved Ali Baba in the original story. So this is her story. She has a little brother named Jamal, and they're slaves of Ali Baba's cool brother Qasim, and kidnapped one night by 40 thieves. All right, so this seems interesting. I never read the original story of Ali Baba, and here's that other Witcher's copy. And now we got Scatter the Stars by Tara Sim. When Amaya rescues a mysterious stranger from drowning, she fears her rash actions have earned her a no longer sentence on the debtor ship where she's been held captive for years. Okay. And apparently she wrote a sequel called Ravage the Dark. I don't recall if I saw this at Ollie's, like the sequel. If I did, I think I would have picked it up. But regardless, that's everything. So I'm gonna put like one book of each of these into my little free library soon and store the rest. I finished one huge carton of the ramen that I bought in bulk at BJ's Wholesale Club. So I gave the box that it came in to the cats. I stuck it in the breezeway, and they're really enjoying it. You'll see more Catville YouTube shorts that I upload. Those seem to do really well. So, and I turned on the refrigerator in the garage because I found that using only the small fridge in the pantry, it doesn't really save any money on my electric bill. And I found that like buying frozen food, like frozen hamburger patties and stuff like that, is cheaper on average than buying fresh ground beef. Not even patties, not even fresh patties, just fresh ground beef in general. I was comparing the prices today at Walmart, and it's amazing that prepackaged food is cheaper than just buying fresh ingredients. Weird. But what you gonna do? So I think to save some money on my grocery bill, I'm gonna start using the big fridge and the freezer and just buying more frozen stuff. I know it's not as healthy, but I mean, financially, it doesn't make much sense to keep buying like ground beef or ground chicken or ground turkey if it costs so much more. But anyway, that's it. Just wanted to share what's going on. I'm gonna continue posting YouTube shorts and continue going through my home movies, trying to find clips of stuff from my past that I can show you guys. And that's it. And let's see, it's 4:06 p.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.